We are live. Yes, I believe we are. Hello there, everybody. Um, how you doing? Yeah, there we go. There we are. There's everybody, huh? Yeah, that's good. That's nice. That's just nice. Hello, and very happy Tuesday afternoon. Um, I hope that you can hear me. You should be able to. Um, Coming back at you from the old living room, from the old apartment inside like it used to be. It's nice to see you guys. How are you? Um, I am wishing everyone very well. I am hoping everyone is having a wonderful day, week, year. I hope your 2025 has been off to a ripping and fantastic start. Um, I wanted to come on here uh, and talk to you guys about where I'm at, what I've been doing, what I haven't been doing, what I have planned. Um, as you may or may not have noticed, you may not give a shit. You might have been watching closely. Whatever you've been doing, you may or may not have noticed that I have really not been online very much uh, this year, really. You know, I stopped touring in December. Uh, I've been doing this for many, many years now. And 8 years almost now professionally traveling, playing. And yeah, I was supposed to take the last 6 months to do something new. I had a few ideas I wanted to explore, different things I wanted to try. Instead, I kind of fell back on something I was familiar with, which were these We Outside streams I'd been doing, where I post up outside and play for a neighborhood. I enjoyed doing those, but something happened. Um, Something happened in these last ones, and I kind of realized that they just were not filling my soul up and giving me the excitement and energy that they did before. Um, and that was a difficult thing for me to deal with, a difficult feeling for me to feel because I kind of am guided in all of my decisions by a strong instinct and a sense of excitement, a sense of newness for me when it feels like I'm doing something I haven't done, or like in a different way, or in a different context. Any number of things that make something feel like new and fresh for me is what I use as my guide. And I wasn't getting that, and that was kind of scaring me and fucking me up a little bit. Um, so I decided to just kind of pull back and like fuck off for a minute, like not exist as this performing person for a minute, and try and maybe do nothing in a kind of productive way by pursuing the things that I really enjoy, my activities, my hobbies, my friends, my partner, all these things, other things in my life that bring me joy, and seeing if I could find a way through that way. And I got to tell you, man, it's still difficult for me here. I'm still having a hard time. And I thought a little while back, I was like, I'm going to go on stream and talk to people about it, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I've been very in my own head, and that's something that I always say not to do, and here I am doing it. Um, So anyway, I thought I would just set myself up in front of you guys and take some calls. I have the number up. The line is open. You're welcome to give me a call, and I figured I could just shoot the shit with the people who are here listening, watching, and yeah, just have some conversations with people who might uh, care anywhere between not at all to a lot about what it is I do. And hopefully we can have whatever, just a dialogue, just like shoot the shit, basically, is what I'm here to do. Um, I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to if you want to know, but it's just an opportunity to have a back and forth. I have a bunch of people on the line now. So, what I'll do is I'll take a call or two and then I'll kick everyone off and let other people call. And we'll just take it like that. I just want to like talk to you guys, shoot the shit, and maybe I can get a little bit of insight into myself by talking to you guys, which has been the case in the past. So, let's see. Let's see what we got. I'm going to pick up the phone. Hello, you are on the line.
Oh, that was so quick. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Who am I talking to?
This is Katie.
Katie, how are you?
I'm doing good. I've been in a similar boat to you, taking a break and looking for inspiration.
Oh, really? Well, tell me about it. What's been going on?
Um, work sucks. It kind of just sucks all the time for me. I
Yeah.
don't have a creative job, but um, I have been I've been inspired to kind of change career paths, I guess,
Oh,
because
really?
I'm not in a creative field, and I think, yeah. So I'm a preschool teacher, and I'm thinking about going to school to be an art teacher instead
Oh,
for the
wow.
kids.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Is
Um,
is preschool, is it not motivating you in the way that you thought it might, or is it not doing it for you?
it's the coworkers, it's the people in it. I think sometimes I have a lot of qualms with the childcare system we have here, and it can be.
Yeah.
I'd rather work with like-minded people, I guess.
That's nice. I like to hear
Um,
that. I
yeah.
like to hear that. Um, yeah, man, I wish you the best. I think you have to follow your heart, go in the direction that you feel like you need to, and where you'll be the most useful for other people, for yourself. Um, yeah, that's kind of what I don't know. I'm struggling too. You got anything you want to add? Any questions, comments?
I played your music for the kids before, and they love it, and they love to dance.
Oh, really? You played it for the preschoolers?
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was one of your We Outside streams. I can't remember which. It was a clip that you had. I want to remember, but I've played, yeah, a couple little like clips of your streams for them when we have circle time, and I'll get them to dance. And your music always does get them to like actually get up and move. They get excited.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Oh man, well that makes me happy. Yeah, I mean, I love doing stuff with kids. It's an idea that I've been sort of thinking about for a while, is figuring out a way to do this, but like for kids. It's something that's motivating for me to think about. I've just been stewing on that idea for a while. I'm not exactly sure what it looks like, but part the idea had something to do with like a circle time format where I just sort of, there's a bunch of kids and they all kind of make music with me. So um, there may still be something there. You know what I mean?
That would be great. Have you seen Gracie's Corner? It's like a YouTube channel.
No.
They have like upbeat kids music. It's like a hip hop vibe, and I know Snoop Dogg's made some kid songs too that I like to play.
What's it called?
And Snoop Dogg's. Hold on, let me figure
No,
it
no, no.
out.
The channel. The channel.
Oh, Gracie's Corner is the hip
Gracie's
hop
Corner.
one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check it out.
Um,
Check that out for sure.
yeah. Um, Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, listen, I really
So your
appreciate you,
music has.
Katie.
Oh yeah, I appreciate you. Your music's helped me a lot over the years. I've been watching for a very long time.
Thank you. Thanks very much. We're gonna get through this. You're gonna get through your shit. I'm gonna get through mine. We'll find a way out.
Absolutely.
All
Good to
right.
hear from you.
Take care.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was nice. Katie was very nice. Um, let's see what's going on here. Hello, you
Hello?
are on the line. Yo.
Hey, hello?
Yeah, man.
Holy crap.
How you doing? You're on the line.
Oh my god. What's up, man? I'm at work. I saw you were going live and I had to call.
Hey, you're at work? Where do you work?
I work at a barbecue place up in Jeff City, Missouri.
Oh, hell yeah. How's the barbecue in there?
Hell yeah, man. Shit, it's top tier, but I'm working towards saving the studio, man. That's the goal right now.
I love it. I love it. So you're saving up money trying to get the studio thing going?
Hell yeah.
Good for you, dude. Good for
Love
you.
it. Love you, man. It's bugging me seeing that you got all that going on, man. Like,
Thanks,
you got
dude.
such a you're amazing, man. You're such a huge inspiration.
Thank you. That's very nice, man.
Man, is the music that you be looping like I'd be writing over your stuff, man, just to like as a way to exercise my stress. Like is there like limits on the use for that?
No, what I mean, you trying to like use it to rap over?
Yeah, like to release music over.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean,
Like,
I guess it depends. Yeah, I don't know if you can use like the recordings themselves. I mean, if you wanted to, you could message me or something. But you can absolutely write to them all you want and release it for free if you wanted to,
Yeah, for sure.
You're more than welcome to do that, always. Yeah, dude.
Awesome, man.
I'm just sitting here. I don't know, just like trying to swim my way out of a funk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that, but that's who you are too at the same time, man. Like, you gotta embrace those demons. I was looking forward to you announced that you were live streaming every Sunday for like. You announced that pretty early, and it was going to last till like June. But then, yeah, you said you just had a lot of haze going on and just couldn't continue.
Yeah, it just wasn't doing it for me like it did, and I don't feel like the thing is I just don't. I don't like to do something. It's like if I'm faking it, basically, I'm not.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't feel.
Kind of takes the magic out of it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not authentic, and it's not. And then I feel like I'm selling I'm like giving you something that I don't really believe in, and that sucks. Like I don't like feeling that way. And so,
yeah, I really respect that, man.
My best idea was just to come on here and talk to you guys and see if I could, get any insight or thoughts or even just questions or anything. So that's what I'm doing.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like your fan base loves you, man, more than like a majority of like artists I listen to. Like, I feel like everyone would be very understanding. I don't feel like you need to hold back on anything. Like, if you need a fucking year, there's still going to be people waiting for you, buying your tickets. Like mental health as well, for sure.
That's very true, dude. No, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Man, listen, I appreciate you. I'm gonna move on to the next caller, but thank you. Thanks for your thoughts, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I wasn't ready to say anything. I was just working. I didn't even think you were gonna pick up.
No,
but
yeah.
So
man.
You said, so I would have to reach out to like you if I wanted to work past more than free use. Like,
yeah.
you got a manager, or
I don't
just
do it very
DMing you?
often, so I would say it's unlikely. But yeah, I mean, you can just send me a message on IG or whatever, and if I check my messages there and stuff. So if you, yeah, if I'm feeling it, then you never know.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck with your endeavors, man. I wish you the best, man.
You too,
Thank you
my
for talking
friend.
to me.
Take care, dude.
Yeah, you too, man. Love you, man.
Peace. Thanks, dude.
Goodbye.
That's a nice guy. Nice guy. All right, I'm going to let me see if I can do this. How do I do this? Yeah, oh, interesting. Why can't I? Yeah, okay. Uh I have let me tell you a little bit about what I've been doing while I have been doing nothing. I've been I have two other things in my life that I really enjoy: photography and this certain kind of board game called abstract strategy board gaming. And I've been like really diving in on those two hobbies, things I feel really strongly about and enjoy doing a lot. So I've been getting creative fulfillment in other ways, but I'm still sort of feeling stuck on the music thing. And I got this tour coming up in June. I know that being on stage is going to be a big, wonderful rush, and it generally kind of makes me fall back in love with this. And so I'm really looking forward to getting back out on the road. I have like a bunch of festivals starting in June. And then another announcement not too far off that you should keep your ears peeled for. But yeah, I'm just, yeah, basically, I don't know. Let's take some calls. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's see what's going on here. You're on the line.
No way.
You're
Mark,
on.
my man. My man, my dude.
How you doing? Who are we talking to?
My name is Jazelle. I'm doing, well, better now that I'm hearing your voice.
Jazelle, how are you? You're doing better now?
I'm doing so much better. I can't believe this is happening. This is so full circle.
Here we are, sitting and chatting.
Here we are sitting and chatting. Firstly, I hear you on the creative rut. I hear you there. I'm sorry you're going through it. I think it happens to all great artists, though.
Yeah, you think so?
At some point. I do, and you're really, really amazing.
Thank you.
So I could imagine feeling like maybe what you're giving isn't as good as maybe what you've given in the past. But that really that's ops talking, because that's so not true. You just being you is beyond anything any of us could ever even dream of.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, I'm not. I've seen, where am I at now? 6 shows of yours now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's every time you go on tour here in the States, I make sure to hit you as many times as I can. I've seen you at Red Rocks. I saw you at the Ballroom. I saw you in Tempe. I've seen you in Dallas twice.
Wow.
I've seen you any chance that I get. I got to meet you in Dallas this past time. I don't know if you remember. I was that weird girl who was drunk with the eyeball T-shirt. You have so many. It's okay. But who you are on stage is who you are through and through. And I think as long as you rely on that, you can never go wrong.
Oh, that's really nice, Jazelle. Thank you. Yeah, I think ultimately it's just about like, no, you're right. I mean, that's the thing is you want, this is it's a weird show, obviously, because.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you got little pups?
The dogs agree. The dogs agree.
They agree. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a struggle because it's like you it if I'm not giving at the shows in a way that is genuine and from the heart, and that I'm excited about or feel enthusiastic about, then I feel like that the audience can feel that. You know what I mean? And then more importantly, it's just that's not something that I'm interested in doing. That's not a kind of performance that I'm interested in giving. But at the same time, after all these years, you have this business now that needs to be fed and needs to continue, and you know, expectations that people have of what this show is and what it looks like and sounds like, and you know, I guess I'm just in a place right now where I'm not. I'm having a hard time conforming to those expectations, and I kind of just want to see if I can do something different. And I, I feel like maybe there's room here at these shows that I have coming up to, I don't know, maybe experiment with my sound and try and fuck around on some weirdo shit. You know, like, yeah, just do some stuff that maybe makes me happy from a creative place and not, you know, there's an expectation at these rooms where I have to play kind of big party dance, let's go, boom, 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 this kind of thing. Um, and it might make me happy to just fuck around on some like left field bizarre kind of shit. Um, so I don't know. Maybe there's something there.
I think I think that is a great starting place. I think as an artist, you're always wondering if someone else will like what you do. And I think as an artist, you forget that you have to love what you're doing. And then it will just pass on. I've been to 6 shows. None of them are ever the same. Not a single one. From the music to the lyrics to speaking with you to the crowd, everything is different. So, I hear you with you saying it might feel the same, but as your audience, it has never. Not from the streams to seeing you live, your commercials. That's how I even first was introduced to you, was a commercial that you had done overseas, and I thought, who is this crazy man who is half naked? and you have yet to disappoint yet. But I think it's natural where you're at. I mean, I'm not a licensed professional, and I just dilly dally in art, as a hobby. But if you don't like what you're doing, then that's, I think, something to explore as far as doing something that just you like. The rest of us, I promise you, the rest of us will follow. We will not leave you hanging. I promise you.
Oh, man. Well, that's really nice. That's really nice. Thank you, Jazelle. That's really, really nice. That's good words, man. That makes me very happy to hear. I think, I don't know. It's weird because I feel like I've never really needed permission to do much of anything in the past. I just kind of do what I want. But once you build this thing up and an image up and a sound up, it feels almost like you might scare people away by like trying some different shit. So it's nice to hear that you and hopefully others are open to that. So yeah. That's good shit. That's good shit. I really appreciate you. Thanks for taking the time.
Oh, of course. Anytime you put that number up, you can count on me and the rest of your Loop family. We will always be here for you, Mark.
Thank you. And you know what, Jazelle? I will reciprocate that. Even if I take a little time off, you better know I am always thinking about you guys, and I will always come back around because we've got each other. We always have, and we always will. At the end of the day, we're not going anywhere.
I fucking love that. You are so amazing through and through.
Thanks,
I love that you're having this superhuman moment, but my God, you are so amazing. Don't you ever doubt yourself. We love you through and through.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's really, really nice. I really appreciate it. That's good shit. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah. we'll talk again. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Come to a show. You'll be hearing about some pretty soon.
Fucking yeah. Okay.
All
You
right.
have a fucking fantastic
You
day.
too, Jazelle. Have a great, great day. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes. Bye.
Bye. Man, that's really nice. That's really nice. How about that, huh? I love you guys. I love you guys very much. Yeah, what can I say? That's just, you know, I used to spend so much time interfacing and talking to you guys, and I forgot how nice it can be to do that, to get out of my own head, out of my own way, and just allow myself to be with you all, the people who have made this a job for me, a career, for have made this possible for me to do, like, with my life. And it's man, it's a really beautiful thing. Yeah, and I'm also inspired by other people who are kind of doing cool shit right now too, like Ari at home, my guy. He lives over in Brooklyn. We've hung out a few times. He's a really talented dude. He is popping the fuck off on socials right now. I'm really impressed with what he's been doing. I'm sure you'll see me on one of his videos here pretty soon. I want to go lay down a vocal or something for him. But yeah, man, it's yeah. I'm just thinking about what Jazelle said, man. That was really, really nice. I think maybe I want to share with you guys something that I've been working on, at least a little snippet of it. This is a song that I have been writing. It's one of the things I tried to do with my time was just like slowly write and produce something myself. And I wrote this idea that was kind of a slow, kind of sad, a little ballad. And I've been working on recording it and making it myself. It's not done, but I have maybe a minute and a half of it done. And yeah, I think I just play it for you guys and see what you think. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear this. You should be able to. But let's see. If you can hear it, I hope you enjoy it. It's called Supernatural Light. Let's see.
You take on the qualities, supernatural light, supernatural light. Ooh, ooh. You disappear behind. Disappear behind my eyes. So many years we tried
Anyway, that's about as far as I've gotten with it. I'm finishing up that ending part and want to rewrite a little bit about from that end point. But yeah, man, I'm pretty happy with it as a piece of songwriting. You know, the thing that I tried to do was, it's what I used to do before I did the looping thing, was like try and produce music the traditional way. And I really love little details and little sort of earwormy kind of subtleties, and so I'm trying to do something with those things going on, where you can put on a pair of headphones and like listen, and there's depth and dynamics and ups and downs, swells and quiet moments. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm really glad you like it. Thank you. Yeah, there's just the end. Anyway, I'm looking at the chat here. I've got chat coming in from Twitch, from YouTube, from Facebook. I'm really glad you guys enjoy that little song. Thank you very much. That's encouraging. I'm gonna finish it up before I go on tour. Tour starts in early June, and so I'll finish it up and probably just put it out. You guys can listen to it if you want, and yeah, maybe I'll put it on wax. Does anyone have any questions in the chat? Oh, thanks. I'm glad you like the pillow. The two pillows, my little boob pillows. If you have any questions, we're talking about creative flux. We're talking about feeling lost creatively, trying to find your way creatively. You want to hear about my board gaming? Well, yeah. I don't know if anyone is interested in this at all, but it's one of the things I care the most about, along with music, film photography, and abstract strategy board gaming. It's a genre of board games. If you've ever played chess or Go, those are both like maybe the most popular examples of abstract strategy board games. But this is a category that has a subgenre that includes many, some slightly more well-known, some never published and totally unknown games that are they all share this same criteria, which is generally a two-player game played on a simple grid with no theme, minimal rules, no luck or hidden information, and usually can be taught very quickly, but has deep strategy. Either great emergent strategic depth, tactical depth, but yeah, if you've ever played Go or any game like that, there are many games in this family of games, and I have a massive collection of them, love them very much, and have been studying them, playing them for years now, and am trying to design one of my own with a friend. But it's something I just love and get lost in. These board designs, piece designs, rule set designs are so elegant, simple, and well considered, and they make for really fun games that you can teach anyone really quickly. They look really great. They're very attractive, and you have to use your brain, and there's no luck. So everything you do is in your control on the board, and every decision you make is fully yours to make, and it's like a battle between two people, like chess, like Go. But some of the best ones that I can recommend are, oh boy, there's a bunch. There's a game called Epaminondas. Such a weird fucking name. But it's this game by Bob Abbott. You can get a copy on eBay. It's a beautiful game played on a 12 by 14 grid where you have to get your pieces to the other side of the board. But the way the pieces move is very elegant. There's a game called Yinch. A bunch of games in this family of games, Link, Yinch, Czar, Devon by this designer Chris Berm, are really incredible games that also look really pretty. There are, yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch. I could go on and on. There's a really simple domino style game that I've enjoyed recently called Trax, Trax, all the pieces are exactly the same, but it's the same thing on one side and a different thing on the other side. And there's like 64 pieces that are all that exact kind of piece. You have to lay them out so that they connect like dominoes, and you're trying to make a loop or a line. Fascinating. There's a game called Battle Line by Reiner Knizia that does have a little bit of luck, but is a really beautiful strategy game. I could go on and on about this. A game called Volo by Dieter Stein that I really love. There are a few games by Dieter Stein that I really love. Anyway, that's your new artistic path. Is it within music but a different genre? And if it doesn't involve vocals, why not make an alias and wear a mask? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, no, it is within music. My new creative path is definitely within music. I mean, I still want to make music. I'm just trying to do it in a way that is satisfying for me. That means that I could still use the looper. I can still do it the way I'm doing it. I think it just needs to satisfy me creatively. So I don't know what that means. It might mean taking more time on stage to cook up something that is more meaningful, complicated, interesting to listen to. It might mean taking more time on stage to think about melodies that are interesting, harmonies that are interesting. I think I could access a deeper, more complicated musical place on stage than I normally do, where, my workflow on stage is get to the song quickly. So I often resort to patterns that I'm familiar with or chords that I know work well, and I sort of work within those general parameters. But to me, it can be a little limiting to create something as quickly as possible. Is good from a show standpoint because it gets the music going quickly, it gets people dancing quickly, but it doesn't always make the most interesting, layered, whatever, like satisfying stuff. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. In terms of making that stuff. I'm trying to see what other people are talking about. Someone asked about what my creative process is. What is my usual creative process like? When do I sit down to create? Do I do anything weird to get in the zone? My creative process is generally kind of, you see it. If you've ever watched one of my streams, I can take usually a little more time to create music on the streams, and that is my creative process, I would say, is just getting up in front of this, and like sometimes I'll run through old loops or I'll just make stuff and play, but I think I do my best work when I have time and less pressure to create quickly, when I can sort of fuck around and like follow a lead, follow a thought or an instinct, and like, it might take 10-20 minutes, but then I think sometimes I get to some really interesting stuff, and it would make me happy to be able to do more of that. You know what I mean? If you're just joining, I'm Mark Rebier. We're talking, this is not your normal stream. I'm just talking about feeling weird about where I'm at creatively right now and trying to find a way out of it. I got some loops in here. What do I got in here? I got some old shit. I always save a lot of the loops I do. Let's see what I got in here. Oh, that's, yeah.
Oh, bring me back. Oh, bring me back. Oh, bring me back. Oh, when you make me feel. Oh, bring me back.
That's not a bad one.
Oh, bring me back. Oh, bring me back. Oh, when you make me feel. Oh, bring me back.
That's a pretty nice one. What else we got in here? Sometimes I just make shit randomly and then I'll save it, or some of these are from shows if I ever have an idea live that I like. What does this person say? When painting, instead of working my way out of it, I try to paint the space I feel stuck in. That's interesting. That's interesting. Someone says, it's fucking obvious you need to record something your fans can play on the regular, something physical, something to be remembered forever. Yes, I mean, that is definitely something I want to do, creating something more permanent, I suppose you could say, like a considered composed thing, which if you've been watching, I played you a little slice of something that I have been working on, and I would like to do more of that. That doesn't really pay the bills as much. Maybe it could at some point. Who knows? But, for right now, the touring business is really the business. And so I am trying to basically here's the thesis. I'm about to go on the road, right? In 2 weeks and change, I am going to be in Europe playing festivals all over Europe for like 2 months. And I want to go to Europe feeling like I am going to bring an interesting show, a good show, a show that is worth your time, money, and ears. And I think I'm starting to see what that might look like, because it can't just be exactly the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just need to kind of play some different kind of shit. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're coming to see me in Europe, be prepared to watch me experiment, and I might need to use you for that. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I do think that you're going to be seeing a different side of my shit, a different kind of thing. I really don't know what that means, but it might just be that whatever. I'm going to need to stretch my muscles for my own sake, and in turn, I think it'll make the show better. I think there's also merch. There may be merch on sale at my website from the last tour if you wanted to pick any up. I'm just going to shill that. It's markrebier.com. There's merch there. We need to offload some of that before we hit the road again. Do I suffer from stage fright? I do not. I don't know if I would suffer from. I suffer from what you would call stage fright, where it's like panic about being on stage. Before I go out there, I'm always quite nervous before I start thinking about what I'm going to do or trying to think of an idea. It's always nerve-wracking. That has never gone away. I don't think it ever will. I think it's a good thing to have. It's very helpful for me. But no, I don't have stage fright. I really like being on stage. Clean underpants, you might be able to find them at my website, maybe. And yes, I think being nervous is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some of these. I have some callers on the line. I'd like to make room for some more. You're more than welcome to call in if you like. The line is open, and would love to talk to you. I'm going to maybe flip through my looper and see if there are any little beats in there that you haven't heard that would be fun to play for you just for fun. This is an absolute bullshit nothing stream, just so you're aware if you're just tuning in. I needed to get online and connect with you guys and vent about the fact that I haven't been online recently. I haven't been posting. I haven't been publishing. I haven't been streaming. And it's simply because I'm, not feeling it recently. And I've been taking some time to not feel it and try and feel my way out of it. and it's been good in some ways. It's been weird in other ways. But I'm telling you, getting on here and talking to some of you guys has been extremely helpful. And I really appreciate that. Before I take a call, I guess I'll just, I'm not sure if there's any little beats on here. Oh, this is not a bad one.
Not feeling it, you gotta rock it out.
You gotta rock it out. Nobody gonna let it out your mouth. Now I'm feeling the bitch. I said
You gotta rock it out. You gotta rock it out.
you let it out your mouth.
You spit it out your mouth, you rock it out your face, you rock it out of here, you rock it out of space, you rock it to the time, you rock it to the beat, you rock it on your ass, you rock it on your feet. Yeah! That's kind of a fun one. What else we got? It's not great. It's alright. That's not too bad. That one's kind of cute. Yeah.
There's a booger. Got a rock, daddy,
Let's quarantine fucking tonight. You know, I actually might have that beat on here. Where is that fucking beat? Dude, here it is.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
Do I have any regret or cringe about any lyrics I came out with ever? Of course. Are you kidding? I mean, dude, look. The whole job is saying the first thing that comes to your brain and trying to turn it into a song. So, like, I would say the majority of my ideas are not particularly good or cringy or weird or whatever. I mean, that's like, I would say I feel that way like a lot of the time. And then every once in a while, I hit on something that I'm like genuinely happy with. You know what I mean? But, dude, this is crazy. I can't believe this is on here. Listen to it.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
You guys remember that shit? Jesus. Man, this looper.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
Has been around since early 2020. Yeah.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
Yeah.
Quarantine fucking tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Quarantine fucking tonight. Quarantine fucking tonight.
That was a bizarre time, wasn't it, everybody? Jesus. Well, anywho, yeah, I'm not sure really what else to do. I kind of just wanted to come on here and tell you guys how I was feeling, so I feel like I've done that. I had a really nice call, couple calls with a couple nice callers. And mostly just to tell you that I'm okay and I'm doing good. I mean, I'm enjoying my days. I'm having really nice days here in the city. I'm taking care of myself. I'm staying healthy. I'm exercising. I'm in love with a wonderful, wonderful human being. I have my friends, and my life is good. I just have this thing that I am trying to figure out, which is how to be the best creative version of myself. You have to remember, I have been doing this show with my looper and my keyboard pretty much nonstop since like late 2017. So that's almost 8 years that I've been doing this, and that is a long time. And so that's why I'm at this place where I feel like I need to enrich it, add to it, fuck with it in some way or another. And that is my promise to you as I continue to play for you and I continue to put myself out there for you and sell you tickets to shows, that I will never phone it in. I will never give you something just to give it to you just because that would be doing you a disservice. It would be doing me a disservice, and I don't ever want to do stuff that way just because. I want to do things because they are exciting and make me feel alive, and that's what it's about, and that's what this show has always made me feel. It's always made me feel alive, and it's very bizarre to have to contend with this feeling where it's making me feel less that way, and so I have to figure out a way to do it that gets me there. So this has been very helpful to talk it out to you guys publicly, air it out, let you know where I'm at, and yeah, man, that's kind of it. I'm seeing here if there's anyone else in the chat that has anything interesting to say. Someone's asking what's up with the We Outside. That's what I've been talking about. It hasn't been feeding my soul like it used to, so I'm trying to find a better way out, a better way forward, and that's what I'm doing right now. Fuck billionaires. I could not agree more. Burnout is real. You got this. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the love. I love Erica. Would love to collab again. I'm sure we will in the future. Anyway, yeah, I know, 2017, right? It's a long-ass time ago. It was a really long-ass time ago. It's back when I was still working a job, right when I stopped, actually. Yeah, you know what? I've been doing this since before then. So, yeah, it has been 8 years. 8 years of doing this. Over 8 years, but 8 years professionally. So you have to trust your instincts, and I guess let me leave you with that. Over the course of this, for me, has been a long career. I've never held a job this long. And I have realized that the only thing that has really served me well is listening to my gut. It's the only thing that works for me. And I have to continue to do that. And I want to encourage anyone that is here, sitting here with me, wherever you are, if you're struggling creatively, if you're on a roll creatively, if you're struggling in your life, if you're trying to figure out whatever the next thing is for yourself, or wherever you are in your life, I want you to try and listen to your gut. Don't get in the way of your gut. Your gut is the thing inside you that is the truest, most organic, most natural way of understanding yourself and your needs, and you have to listen to that. So that's what I'm doing, And I hope that we all do that each and every day. And if we can, then unless your gut is telling you to do awful and terrible things, don't listen to your gut if it's telling you to do that. If not, if it's doing that, then go get a gut massage, and then maybe your gut will tell you to do something differently. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Just listen to yourself and be true to yourself, and that's all we can do. We got to. It's the art thing. There are ups and downs, dude. You can't ever be expected to constantly do one thing always and have it be authentic. You know what I mean? Art goes up and down, and people go up and down, and so do I, and so will my work. And so I think that's kind of what I'm trying to articulate. I'm trying to say that's where I'm at. I'm in the process of trying to figure out the next up. And so I hope that you will go on that journey with me, because when we find it, when we're in that groove, dude, there is nothing sweeter. And you know that when I find that shit, I am going after it 110 fucking %, and you're coming with me. So I will see you very soon. I may decide to go outside and play a little show before I leave for tour. Who knows? I might just stream a little something. I don't know. I'm following my gut. Until then, I love you very much. You can find tickets to all of my shows coming up this summer and beyond at markrebier.com. There's merch there too. There's everything you need to know. Sign up for my little email list. You won't miss anything. I love you so much, and I really appreciate and am grateful for your continued support and encouragement and sweet words. We're in this together, and ultimately, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. We're just making music, dude. We're just making some fucking music. So I try and keep that in mind all the time. Anyway, take good care of yourselves. Be well.